Hi, I hope everyone is doing well. Today we are going to discuss teaching instruction to improve our material delivery to students and the bonding between teachers and students. I will divide this video into three parts. First is opening. This includes greeting, icebreaking, reviewing, and elicitation. Second, we have material discussion, and this includes class activity and exercises or assignment. Third one is closing, which are comprehension checking and closing. Now let's get to the first part of opening, which is greeting. When we start the session, it would be nice to greet our students. For example, like, "Good morning everyone," "Good afternoon guys," "How are you today?" and "How's life?" Greeting is not just a courtesy statement in the beginning of the class. As teachers, we can use this part to gain attention. We can start by asking their condition or bearing up with the newest topic. For example, "Why do you look so tired? Did you work late for English project? Did you win the Coldplay ticket war? Or have you had your lunch?" and others. Also, remember to follow up their answers. The second part of opening is icebreaking. Icebreaking can be used to welcome and warm up the conversation among participants in a meeting. You can use riddles, Kahoot or other apps, viral news or relevant news. It is important to make this activity to be fun, but it will be much better if the icebreaking is also related to the topic of that meeting. For examples, the answers of the riddles are the key words of the meeting's topic. Another important thing of this part is that we need to manage the time well. This is a fun activity, so we sometimes are carried away to the situation. So make sure that we set the time in the beginning of the class. The third part of the opening is reviewing. Asking students what was our last discussion would be an open question that is difficult to answer. Instead, ask more directed questions that might be easier to answer, which later helps us attract their attention. For examples, last week we practiced interview for job seeking. We take turns with our friends to act as an interviewer and interviewee. Which one is easier? What challenge do you experience as an interviewer or an interviewee? And then, there's also another example. We discussed Brand X claim their product to be environmentally friendly. After you discuss this topic, do you agree with their claim? And etc. Here's an example of an opening for a meeting. "Hi there everyone, how's everyone feeling today? You feeling great? Okay, great, me too." And then, quick recall from our last meeting. Remember when we talked about time management tips? Which tip have you tried since then? And did it work for you? Etc. So, by hearing the example, I want to make an assignment for you. Make an opening for one of your meetings. Now, the second part of teaching instruction is material discussion, and this includes class activity. So the first step is giving instruction. So during the class activity, teachers might use some of the following instructions, like open your books at page 75, or get into a groups of 4, or it might be an idea to leave this till next time. Who would like to read? And do you want to answer a question for? Etc. In the classroom, some assignments need detailed instructions. If the teachers only say the instructions, the students might find it difficult to remember all the details. It would be better if the teachers write down the instruction in the slides, so students can use the instruction as their guidance when completing the assignments. And this is the example. Task interview. Work in pairs for the interview assignment. One will act as an interviewer and the other will be the interviewee, and etc. until the deadline. The second step is leading a discussion. Effective questions are the key to an effective discussion. Analysis, synthesis, and evaluation questions generally lend themselves to more in-depth discussion of the topic. Prepared questions of each type before class will ensure a smooth transition in the discussion. Here are some question types to elaborate the discussions. Now, the last step is comprehension checking. Asking, "Do you understand?" is not an effective way to check students' comprehension. It will be better for teachers to use Kahoot or application alike, giving evaluation questions and ask students to reflect or others. Now, I got an assignment. Design class activities for one of your class meetings. Now finally, the third part of teaching instructions is the closing. In the end of a meeting, teachers need to give a closing. Here are some expressions that can be used. First, "It's time to finish now," or "We have to stop here." That's all for today, you can go now. 1 minute to finish this activity, it's nearly time to go. You'll be late for your next class if you don't stop now. And then, let's call it a day. Or goodbye everyone. See you again next Thursday, or next week, or tomorrow, or on Monday. Have a good holiday. It's usually used at the last meetings or enjoy your vacation. Now, I got an assignment. Make the closing for your class. So, that is all for teaching instruction. I hope this helps you improve better. See you in the next video.